Have you ever moved abroad or traveled alone and thought, wow, now I really wish I would have some friends here? I've been there myself. I've been an expat for 8 years, and it's not always easy to build a social circle in a new country. That's why today I'll share the top 10 best applications that I know for meeting people abroad, for friendship only, not for dating. So whether you want to learn a language, join a dinner party, or just meet some locals, these apps can definitely help you. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay tuned with all the experts tips, stories, and interviews that this channel offers. Friendships app have exploded in the last years, basically. Like big companies like Bumble, which started just as a dating app, are now investing heavily in their friendship modules, features like Bumble BFF. And the reason that's because moving to a new city or a new country can feel very overwhelming, and sometimes you feel lonely. So studies show that more people are turning into friendship apps, not dating apps, because they want to feel and build a community abroad. And yeah, honestly, it makes so much sense. I mean, I've been there 3 times. I changed 3 times countries, and I needed to build my community from scratch. And yeah, meeting people abroad used to depend on this kind of luck, no? So maybe you meet someone nice at work or in a coffee or in a bar, but nowadays you can connect instantly with locals and with other expats who are just looking for friends. So they are in the same path as you are, so in the same journey as you are, also making friends. And that's why apps brings this connection and makes them much easier than trying to find all these people around the city or around the country that you just moved in. Without further ado, let's talk about my 10 app recommendations for meeting friends abroad. The first one, it's Tandem. Tandem, it's a classic, I would say already. It's a language exchange application with over 30 million users worldwide. So you can chat, you can voice call, you can video call even with people who wants to learn your language while they are helping you learning theirs. It's like having a personal language buddy, and often those chats turn into real friendships um, in the real city, also if you're lucky to be in the same place. On top of that, also they host like online language parties and clubs. So sometimes if you want to be more like than just two persons talking the language and you want to try a little bit more, you can also join that. The second one that I have, it's Amikumu. Amikumu, it's all about finding people nearby who speaks or are learning the same language that you speak. So if you are in, let's say, Frankfurt, you can instantly see around you who is also learning German or English or Spanish or Italian, and connect with these people. It supports hundreds of languages, even like the non so big ones. And yeah, it's a very great opportunity to practice and meet local peoples who are learning your language, and the other way around, expats who are learning the language of the new country. The third one, it's Episoden. It's a relatively small one. I don't know if it's from when it is, but it's a really interesting one. It's browser based, so it's not really an application itself, but a platform where English learners practice conversation in video call sessions. But in this case, the interesting part is that the people are vetted before joining, so the vibe, it's very safe and friendly, let's say like this. It's less casual but more for deep conversations, but it's nice because through these deep conversations you also normally create strong bonds. Fourth one, the classic of the classics, let's say like this, the one that started everything, Bumble BFF, the version of Bumble that it's for friends. You probably heard about it. It's the friendship only mode of the famous dating application. It works with the same system, match swiping left, right, with people nearby who are looking for friends, and it's super easy to use. So if you already just used any of these dating apps before, it works exactly the same. 5.1, it's Gofrendly. It's a Swedish application, which has been, or it started at least in Sweden, and it has been spreading quite a lot. And I would say it's similar to Bumble in that sense, but only for women. So it's a system or an application that allows women to meet new female friends, basically. And as far as I heard, of course, I'm not a woman, so I've never used this one directly myself, but I heard of people who built their entire friend groups out of this one. So if you want a safe, supportive environment as a woman, this one, it's definitely for you. So Go Friendly, it's definitely for you. The sixth one, and this one, I know also the owners, and they were interviewed in an episode of the podcast. So if you want to check it out, you can see the episode with Alex, which is the founder of Satlantis IO. Satlantis, it's a platform, an application designed more for digital nomads and travelers. It's kind of a combination of a global community platform, but also recommendation system, let's say like this. So you can meet locals, fellow expats, nomads, or travelers that are nearby in a kind of social community, let's say like this. It combines social networking, as I just said, but also event listings, and you can even have group chats in there. So you are not just meeting random people, but kind of creating an online community based on your location or where you are living. So basically, it's like building a little online home away wherever you go. The seventh one that I have, it's called Slowly. It's something different, this one. It's not that much to meet with a local person wherever you are, but it's basically a modern version of pen pal application, no? So instead of instant messages, you send long letters that might take hours or even days to arrive, depending on the distance between you and the other person. So it's more like a slow, on purpose, and to have more thoughtful conversations and make it deeper. So all of those who miss sending postcards and letters, that's definitely for you. On top of that, they have something very nice, which is this collection of stamps. So whenever you talk with someone in around the world, you get having this collection of stamps from around the world. So it makes it also very gamifying, or more like a game style. 8.1, also another classic, that's Meetup. It has been around for quite some years and established as one of the most common meeting apps around. You can join groups around hobbies, languages, hiking, photography, absolutely everything, you name it. Or even you can create your own group and host events. You can even host in-person events, or create a group by hobbies, for example, and transform this chatting online into an actual meeting where you meet real people, organized by yourself if you have the capacity. Ninth one, and the ninth one that I bring here, it's Eatwith, and this one combines food and friendship. Basically, local hosts dinners, make organized dinners at their homes in unique spots, and then you can join as a guest. It's a kind of authentic thing, because you get to taste real local food, and then you make friends on the go. So that's cool. So definitely, if you are a foodie and a traveler or an expert like me, and this one, it's definitely a gem. And last but not least, the 10.1 that I have, it's also turning around food. It's called Timeleft. Timeleft organizes group dinners with strangers, around 6, 8 people, I think, in restaurants. In this case, it's not in local homes, but they basically You meet new people over a meal in a restaurant, and it's actually growing pretty fast in a lot of cities. So maybe you are lucky and in your city they already have it, but it's a very nice way to break the ice. Just grab dinner or lunch with strangers and then making connections. I hope you like the 10 applications. And as I said, these are just not applications on the screen. They can become real friendships out of it. I, for example, met two of my good friends here in Italy using Bumble, and now we meet often. But on top of that, I met two local Italians who also helped me navigate bureaucracy and give me great local tips. So yes, these applications can absolutely work if you give them a chance. But if you're a person who are not really into applications and you prefer to meet people directly in person, and you want to hear some tips also from my own experience and my community, you can check this video that I made about how to make friends out of these applications abroad. Before we finish, I just want to share a couple of quick tips before you dive into these applications. The first one is that you should be clear about your goals. So if you're looking for a language buddy, and only that, say it. If you're looking for people that wants to go hiking with you and becoming hiking friends, mention it, because that's the way of being clear and making connections faster. Second one is authenticity. Be authentic. Don't overthink your profile. Just be yourself, and not everyone that you will meet will connect with you, and the other way around. So it's better that people connect with your authentic self than profile that you created to be nice. Third one that I tried to, or I learned by making, it's taking it offline soon. The longer that you only chat on these applications, the harder it's to build a real bond. The conversations tend to die, and at some point you don't talk anymore and you never met that person. And maybe in person you would even connect deeper. Maybe not, but if you don't try, you don't know. And the last one, it's definitely following up. Again, friendships doesn't happen overnight. So send that second message, invite them again, try to meet them again for a coffee. And because building communities and making friends is a matter of putting effort into it. Now, which of these applications you would like to try first? Or maybe if you already made a great friend through them, let me know. Like, put the comments below. I would love to hear your story, or asking any question about the apps, or even if you know any other application that you want to recommend, just drop it in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who is also moving abroad or traveling solo. Because honestly, friendship is global, so sometimes just starts with one or two messages or sharing videos.